What's good, guys? So today we have the GWM Tank 300, the diesel tank 300. So in this review, we're going to be talking about reliability. We're going to be talking about the design, the engine, and its competitors. So with that being said, let's get into it. So the GWM is one of those cars that draws attention from people because not because it's fast, not because it's massive or anything like that, but because it challenges the long-standing idea that strong off-road vehicles should come from familiar brands. For years, when people look for rugged body-on-frame SUVs, they always go for the Wrangler, the G-Wagon, the Prado, the Fortuner. But the Tank 300 said you can have off-road capabilities, but yet have modern technology in your interior. You can have best of both worlds. One thing I like about the Tank 300 is that it's not a crossover pretending to be tough. It's a real SUV. When GWM made the diesel variant, they made sure they targeted people who want longevity and toughness, and not forgetting torque, a lot of torque. The first thing you notice about this car is the shape. It's not trying to blend in with other SUVs. It stands out. It embraces the boxy shape of a traditional SUV. But wait, don't just say the GWM chose this shape randomly and just said, you know what, let's choose a boxy shape randomly. No, it wasn't done accidentally. Boxy SUVs are easier to recognize off-road, and they are easier to live with because you can identify the corners and stuff like that. And low-key, it also adds confidence when you step inside. Let's talk about the front design. This car has a purposeful, assertive face with perfect round headlights inside this massive grille, giving the vehicle a serious, aggressive expression. Also have this front chunky bumper with proper ground clearance and proper front protection, which shows that this car was designed to take 1 or 2 knocks. So coming along the side, the Tank 300 has square-shaped massive wheel arches. The ground clearance is also generous, and the wheel arches give the SUV the traditional off-road look, and they also give the wheel proper space to sit nicely on the SUV. Then when you step inside the Tank 300, you'll notice that this car is not really a stripped out utility vehicle. You also have these grab handles you use to enter the SUV easily. So the cabin strikes balance between ruggedness and modern comfort. The material feels durable, but there is enough soft touch to prevent this car from feeling too basic. The sitting position is high and commanding, exactly what you should expect from an SUV like this. The visibility is amazing on the front windscreen and the rear window. The driver can see everything that's going on around the vehicle. The dashboard is symmetrical and everything is easy to understand. And the best part is we also have physical buttons, which is exactly what an off-road driver wants, because off-road drivers will be wearing gloves. So the screen won't respond while you're wearing gloves. So adding physical buttons is very necessary, and I honestly think, in my opinion, I think buyers will honestly appreciate that. So let's talk about the seats. The seats are wide and meant to be comfortable rather than feeling sporty, rather than giving the driver a sporty feeling. They were meant to be comfortable for an off-road driver. The seats also offer good adjustability for drivers of different sizes to feel comfortable, reinforcing the idea of SUVs. SUVs are meant to be comfortable for every person, not aggressive and uncomfortable. So the rear space is generous, not too perfect, but still generous. I adjusted the front seat for the driver to be comfortable. So as an adult, this is what you get. It's not good for long distances, but it's It's not bad. And just to mention this, you also have a grab handle for the passengers, and you also have cup holders. It's still leather seats, and this is the headroom. This is the headroom we get. So it's not really bad. I think the headroom is proper comparing to other crossovers. It's the headroom is good. Now let's talk about the technology. You get two, hold on. You get two digital screens. You get these turbine style air vents. So then you also get some buttons on some models. I didn't get the buttons. But don't judge me though, okay? So don't judge me. You also get a 360 camera, and it's actually amazing. Let me show you guys. I mean, look at this. I've never used this 360. I've never driven a car with a 360 camera before, and I mean, this is just amazing. So yeah, then you also get eco mode. You get normal mode, you get sport mode, but now we are on eco. If you're wondering, this mode button here controls the air conditioner, as you can see, and it shows how the air comes out. Then you increase it, and you also have this storage over here. This style is used mostly by Chinese brands. I don't usually see this kind of room inside of a German car. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I've never seen this kind of space. You also have the aircon. It can also act as a fridge, because the cold air also gets inside for your drinks and stuff like that. I've never seen this kind of storage in a German car. It's always the Chinese brands, the Tigos, the GWMs. We also have voice command, as you can hear. GWM.
Sorry, I don't understand what you mean.
Oh, yeah, of course you don't. And the other features are just normal features you get on most of the cars. You have adaptive cruise control. You have lane keeping assistance. Then you also get blind spot assistance. Now let's talk about the engine, the heart of this car. It's a diesel powered engine, and it suits this car perfectly, because this car is about torque and reliability, not about speed and aggression. It's not about the 0 to 100s. And also, this power delivery also suits relaxed driving, because diesel engines are not meant to be rushed. They are meant to work steadily and confidently, whether in highway trips or rough terrain. So for drivers who are planning to keep this car long term, I can assure you, you have nothing to worry about if you just keep up with basic maintenance, because diesel engines are made for longevity. So you're in great hands if you buy this car. So now we have the big question: is this car reliable? So far, the Tank 300, the reliability of the Tank 300 points to the build quality and the service GWM mechanics give. GWM invested so much to make sure that this car has good quality build. But just like any vehicle, if you keep up with basic maintenance, you're just fine. And I recommend the diesel version, the diesel variant of this car, because diesel engines were made for longevity. Like I said earlier, you still have the warranty, the service plan, and that also reduces the buyer's anxiety for buying or considering to buy a brand which isn't like the traditional brand, because the Tank 300 just came in around recently. It's not a car we knew back then. Now let's talk about the competition. Let's talk about the competition, okay? So the competition of this car is the Toyota Land Cruiser Prado. It's a legend. It comes with legendary reliability and a reputable brand name, but it comes at a higher price. We also have the Toyota Fortuner and the Isuzu MUX. They are they're proven workhorses, but they still lack the bold shape of this car. Then we also have the Jeep Wrangler. It's the traditional SUV, off-road SUV, but still kind of unreliable. We usually talk about these cars. The Jeep is kind of unreliable, so I don't know about that. Then we have the Ford Everest. It offers a strong road refinement, but does not have the same shape and boldness of the Tank 300. So it's the same as the Fortuner. So the verdict on the GWM Tank 300, it's a capable, well thought out SUV. It's not trying to replace the Legend, but it's just an alternative which offers more at a lower price. So if you want a strong, bold SUV with strong road presence that has a lot of torque at a much more reasonable price, and it also offers a great interior, then you should go for the GWM Tank 300. So if you like this video, please subscribe. Then we'll see each other in another video. Peace.